What up, G Life fam? It's your boy MC Shadow back at you with another video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, check out the playlist. The playlist is on top where I have other videos, and the folder makes the video you're looking for a lot easier. Now, what is the purpose of my channel? You know what I mean? Since financial means is not, is not my motive. You know what I mean? Because I had made a live, talking about, all that. And so people are wondering, then what is the purpose of my channel if not financial mean? Before I started my channel, I used to watch, several channels, and actually the purpose of my channel is several things. One is to provide understanding of this life, and for people to get a better idea, about this lifestyle. Because if there's one thing I noticed is that there was only two kinds of channels. One, the ones that would bash this lifestyle and just, to be honest with you, just be nonstop talking shit. You know what I mean? And then two, the ones that were glorifying this life, which is ridiculous. It's not a lifestyle that you should be glorifying either. But if there's one thing I noticed is that neither side provided understanding. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's people's anger, when they say that this life needs no understanding. But those very same individuals is the reason why it's 2021 and gangs still exist. And it's crazy because they don't seem to understand that, that they've been using your tactics since these damn gangs started, and guess what? It hasn't been working. You get what I'm saying? Because it's that's the truth. You know what I mean? And people, have to understand that before we get into gangs, even to me, I was told that you get nowhere. This is a dead-end life. You'll probably end up in jail. You're dead. You'll get nothing out of it. These are all things I was told, and guess what? We still became gang members. So none of these tactics are working. You know what I mean? But no one has ever tried, understanding. The understanding angle. You know what I'm saying? So that was one reason for that. And now, why would I think I'm the right person for that and the thing? I didn't. I just took a shot at it and see what happens. It doesn't hurt until you try. Is a saying. So I gave it a shot, and I guess it seems to be working because people seem to dig it. Which is cool. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Because I never thought I'll get anywhere. So it's dope. Now. That was one. And then the second one was, I love music. I do music, promoting my music and stuff like that. But not for financial means, just because I really do love music. It's for the love of the music. Now, if there's one thing that does irritate me and that does get to me, and I'm not gonna lie, this does get to me. This does irritate me. You know what I mean? When it comes to this subject, I have a very short fuse to it. I try to work on it. Is I hate the way they put down Chicano rap. I hate the way they talk shit about, my raza and the rapping when it comes to the rap game, because I know music. I understand music. I know music. I want to say that, honestly, I think I do really understand music and have a drive and passion for music. So I know that the raza could rap. I know that the raza's good. I know that they're just as good as any of these other artists, but it's just that everyone always bashes him. And the reasons they give are the most stupidest reasons out there. You know what I mean? It completely sounds like sheer jealousy and racism at its fullest. You know what I mean? But they always give the victim role where that's not true, and you know what I mean? But it clearly is. That's the angle. You get what I'm saying? So that's another reason why. You know what I mean? Because look, like I don't care about money and everything like that, but I sell merchandise and everything like that to get money. Now, what is that money used for? The money is used for to put back into the channel to lift it up. That way, it gives more exposure to these artists that I want to shed light on. You know what I mean? The one that no one sheds lights on. You know, the ones that can't afford to, you know, this expensive studio time or to, you know, billboards or radios or you know, the one that no one talks about. You know, the ones that get no love but have a lot of talent. You know what I mean? Because I know how it is. Because I remember how it is, where all these people say that they're willing to help and that they help, and it's a bunch of lies. You know what I mean? Time after time, I have proven that I put anyone on my channel. You know what I mean? I show off their skills. You don't gotta be no one. You know, I never turn you down. I put anybody and anyone that has a gift, you know, on. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be somebody. You don't gotta go to, you know, your rap doesn't have to be in a studio. You know, it could be just a freestyle right there in your car, you know, on your phone. Because people have to understand that is how you scout talent. You know what I mean? It's not through, you know, oh, you have to be somebody in order to. If you're already somebody, then what do you need them to scout you for? You get what I'm saying? That is ridiculous. You know, that doesn't even make any sense. You know, that you have to have some kind of status to your name or whatever. The only reason why people like that say that you need to have some status in order for them to help you is because they're just caring about their views and their channel and their status. You get what I'm saying? Because if you're not popping, then that means that video might not pop. So that's all they care about, their video popping. It's not even you, my boy. You're just the spare part right there. You know, you're just along for the ride. But you like to believe that you're the driver. That's what they try to make you think. You know, I see the games that people play. You know what I mean? I wasn't born yesterday. You know, people like to manipulate stuff always in their favor. Those are ego-driven people. You get what I'm saying? I understand the feeling of being on the other side of that wall. That's why I push the channel the way I push my channel. You know what I mean? Because I vowed to never be like them who never gave me the opportunity. I vowed to be the complete opposite of what these individuals are. And, you know, I took a shot and I'm glad it's working and shedding light, you know, because I know that I know my raza has talent in a lot of things. You know, whether it's drawing, whether it's you know, whatever creative idea that they have, or rapping skills or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And promoting people's stuff without asking anything in return. You guys could ask around on these several channels. I have done music for them, and I have never asked not a dime, not a penny, not one single thing out of any of these individuals. You know what I mean? And a bunch of people that I had on my show, never asked once for anything from them. Never did I say, well, who are you or what can you bring to the table? Never once. You know what I mean? Anybody down for an interview, hey, you know, get at me and bam, we interview. Or you need a roll-off for your channel, whatever, boom, bam, I got you. You know, won't even, you know, charge you not a damn dime. You know, all of that, homie. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, I'm willing to help those who no one helps and try to elevate them. You know what I mean? And we're never expecting nothing in return. Out of sheer just, you know, I know how it is when no one's willing to, you know, give you a helping hand, homie, and they just watch you drown. You know, but then they claim that they're looking out for the raza and all of that. You know what I mean? Empty promises, just a bunch of tongue. You know what I'm saying? But that is what the purpose of the channel is. You know, the financial means that I do get by selling my merchandise, it goes straight back into the channel, not into no gold watch or chains and none of that. Straight into elevating it, you know, getting more exposure to shine more exposure on them. Because like I said, I don't like the spotlight. I don't like jewelry. I don't like none of that. I don't like nothing that comes out of that world. You know what I mean? I like having my own, you know, space and just doing me. You know what I mean? That's just the way I was born and bred in. You know what I mean? Because I'm someone that actually listens to what people say and these sayings, you know, about loyalty, about helping others and everything. You know, everything that people say they say it, but they just use it at their convenience. You know what I mean? They just apply it whenever it best suits them. You know what I mean? Which is ridiculous. You know what I mean? All these things that people say that they live by or that we're supposed to live by, they just say it, but they actually don't actually like live it. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna say something, or if I'm gonna use a slogan or something like that, then best believe I'm gonna live by it. If not, then why the hell did I say it for? You know what I mean? But that's just what I get down. That's the purpose of my channel, just to provide understanding and to shine light on those who no one's willing to shine the light on. You know what I mean? And like I said, I never ask for nothing in return. And there's a lot of people already right here that can vouch for that. That's just who I am. You know what I mean? I work hard for what I have. I never needed someone to help me obtain those things. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm fully confident in myself. You know that I could achieve something, and don't try to use other people's humbleness or dreams at my convenience. You know what I mean? At my preference. Because those kind of games are shiesty and shady, and that I'm not that type of individual. I'm a man of my word, loyalty, and respect. But that's pretty much just what my channel's about, and providing some insight on that. For those who ask, like, well, if financial means not the goal, then what is the goal? Well, that's the goal. To help others. I live perfectly fine. I'm grateful to have what I have, but not everyone else has the same privileges or the same what I mean success as me. You know what I mean? There's some that are stuck in a tight spot. You know what I mean? And I'm just willing to help provide that helping hand. You know what I'm saying? Because I know how it is to be in that situation. But I'm just saying, here's Shadow. Yeah.